Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Picked out brilliant, and the finish! They've got to be quick. Oh, he's been caught napping, and he's following up. Superb goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Tottenham are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, that looks a decent ball. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Maddison. Oh, what? And the shot! And there's a goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's Porro. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Haaland, nicely weighted ball, and there's his chance to lead the counter. He is through here. Cherki had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
He has found a way through. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Romero, that's destined for the flank.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Doku. Oh, this is a very good run. Nice bit of skip. And a chance! Gallagher. Kolomuani. Romero cuts it out. Gallagher. And it's Maddison. Maddison, who does have an assist to his name. Kolomuani. Now, what about a counter-attack? Distributed tidily. Spence. Maddison. It's Gallagher. And here's Kolomuani.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's made its way to him. Now this could be a Gallagher! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And here's Gallagher. It's a threat. Oh, shooting chance! And that's another fine save. Tottenham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And it's been taken short. It's just beyond his reach. And it's Maddison. And here's Colomwani. Great ball, and he's in. Tries a shot! Has another go! Perilously close. Bergvall. Palhinha. Now it's Colomwani. And here's Gallagher. And here's Colomwani. Shot a goal!
Colomwani really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's been cut out, well played. Palhinha. Van der Ven.
There will be
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Colomwani. Bergvall. And here's Maddison. Solanke. Shot, surely! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! And that is indeed the final act. Tottenham have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Tottenham are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we are back on the way. Pedro Porro. And it's Bergvall. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. It's a good run he's making out on the left.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That pass has been well intercepted. Gallagher. And it's Maddison. Bergvall. And he's worked it through. Referee has just said play on. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Maddison. Maddison! And here's Colomwani.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that's well seen too. Van der Ven. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Maddison. And it's Bergvall. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide, and he's definitely onside. He's shifting through the gears here. Bernardo Silva. Chance here to counter. Gallagher. And here's Colomwani. Pass is coming off in quick succession. Solanke! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Solanke. Gallagher. And here's Solanke. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Here's Haaland. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's Maddison. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Aims beyond the defence. And he is dashing. Big chance! Loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early...
Decent chance!
Tottenham really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Maddison, Bernardo Silva gets a foot in here. And it's Maddison. Nice physical challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Talinia makes the interception. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Bernardo Silva with the foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 20, Bernardo Silva. Coming on the field, number 8, Kovacic. Number 47,
5 minutes left on the clock.
Phil Foden.
Now it's Solanke.
Taking place.
That is a brilliant interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Good-looking ball. Looking for the run. This looks promising. Played in. And a header! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. A pretty loose pass. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next. 90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Tottenham conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Kulusevski. Bissouma. Bentancur. And here's Colomwani. And it's Kulusevski. Colomwani thinks about... Can he finish? And how did he not put that away?
Colomwani has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Tottenham have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Solanke. This is a promising build-up. Can he get it through? And that's a good-looking ball. That has not gone well. Spence. Here's Bissouma. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Threads one in. Oh, super ball! Great chance! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. Not the best distribution from the keeper. João Palhinha. And he's in on goal. And it's Spence. And here's Kulusevski. That's tidy. And we're halfway through extra time.
Hello everybody, and please join
Well,
me
nobody
in
wants to
wishing a
settle for
happy
this, of
Wednesday
course, but everyone is
anniversary
running nigh on
to
empty. Is there going to be a moment to win it?
Substitution on the field, number 16, Rodri.
Is there to be drama
Coming
in
on
these
to
final
replace him
15
is
minutes?
Number 4,
This
Reinders.
has been enthralling.
Substitution in
So
progress.
what do the last 15 minutes have left? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now somewhat off target. And here's Kolomwani. And he's got the beating of his man. Kulusevski does well to get it back. Kovacic. And here's Richarlison. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played.
Richarlison clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
He can run onto that. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Foden. Oh, that's well spotted. Vicario. Pedro Porro. Van de Ven. And it's Bentancur. And here's Kolomwani. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Kolomwani taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Tottenham certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.